Hello everyone, and welcome to this here darkest dungeon. You know, I might not believe it is the darkest dungeon around, but really I'll have to see that for myself. Anyway, this is one of those early access games that, you see on Steam sometimes, you know the ones. And really all that means is that they're still adding shit to this game, but you could start playing it now. Now, they released this game like months ago, probably like March or February or something is when I first saw it. Played a little bit of it back then, it was pretty dope. And I'm sure they've updated it quite a bit since then. So, I'm gonna get right into it. Click a letter to begin the game. The darkest. Dark. Oh, it's shift, okay. Yep, Dark Mog Rising, that's what this is gonna be called. So, this is what we call a roguelike game. Meaning that I don't actually know, I'm not good with game terms. I know there's permadeath on all of your party members. It's a side-scrolling turn-based RPG, as you will soon find out.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Oh.
Leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
This is pretty dark. I like the art though.
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness.
Oh.
The old road will take you to hell. But in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Okay. Search for redemption. That's a plot line. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna get right into the tutorial here in a minute or two. You'll see how the game is played out. Assuming the game stops loading. Oh. What? Are we good? What are you doing? Maybe it just takes this long to load. Probably shouldn't. Okay, loaded. Anyway, so here's your tutorial level. Map navigation, you move forward just by clicking on another room on the little mini-map down here. You'll just automatically, set on that route. You click on your room.
Have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
And you're on your way to the next room. Now you just move your A and D. I mean, I guess it's oh, oopsie. I guess it's kind of like WASD controls, but again, it's still a side-scroller. You'll only be pressing up or down to, move into new rooms, so mostly you're gonna be going left and right.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion.
A little tutorial level.
Your arrival.
Combat is turn-based. When it's the hero's turn, click a skill, and then click on the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing on a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see requirements. So, what that means is, each skills, each character has 4 different skills, and they can only use it if they are standing a certain distance away from the enemies. If there's 4 spots, let's say this guy here, our knight, is in the first spot, and our little cutthroat man, highwayman, this is the second spot, there could be 2 more people standing behind him. Now, we're gonna just select this skill, Open Vein. It's a melee ability, etc, etc. It can hit this guy, so we're just gonna use it. Bang. Just cut him right open. Cut him open for most of his health, and he's bleeding. Crusader, he can use all of his abilities from where he's standing. They're either buffs that he uses on himself or his party, or just things to ruin the enemies. Blah blah blah. Smite, just kill him.
Press
He's dead.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
No quarter.
Remind
Victory.
yourself
You finish a battle.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And you get your loot. And you get to hear the narrator's fine voice. Now yeah, as you're walking along your dungeon, you're gonna see various loot. Now, you can click it, and you can open it. Now, with various containers and things that hold loot, like, there is a chance that something bad will happen if you decide to open it, so you need to decide if it's a good time to open it or not. If your party's all low on health or whatever, it might be trapped, so you might not want to open it. Don't take the chance. But it's a tutorial level, who knows what'll happen. It's probably fine, we're in good health, let's open it. You find some valuables, 350 gold.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Oh yeah, if you noticed in that last battle that the enemy was surprised, yeah, that depends on the amount of lighting you have. So lighting is like a stat that you'll see by mousing over this torch up here. Right now we're in dim light, and that causes stress to our heroes, and our heroes can be surprised. But with this much light, you could also scout ahead to find out what's ahead of you in next rooms, and sometimes monsters and other enemies are also surprised. Anyway, you could dim the torch to your pleasing, or add to the torch as you please.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message.
Yet
The
another
rightful
fight.
owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
What a beautiful narrator. Alright, we're gonna select this grape shot blast. Now if you see this little plus symbol in between the two enemies, that means it's gonna hit both of the enemies. Certain abilities do that. Bang bang, 3 damage to both of them. Neat. Alright, alright. Righteous Accusation, Smite, Stunning Blow. The Crusader can really only hit this big guy right here, so let's say we want to just stun him. Let's just stun him. Oh, he resists the stun, he's too strong, he's not stunned, just got a bit of damage off. Enemy fires, but he misses. Let's try stunning this guy again, because we do not want him attacking this big old bruiser. Alright, alright. Let's keep it going. There are different ways to play this game, but I just like to get off as much damage as possible in one turn, spread throughout the enemies. Sometimes it's not the best way to play. Sometimes I should just play more defensive, but I just like doing damage all the time. I was that kid that in Pokemon, you know, always deleted Tail Whip and Growl and only kept the damaging abilities. Which really, I guess she really didn't need those debuff abilities unless you were playing competitively, but hey, what the hell ever. As you can see, this big guy just used an ability that made these two swap places. That, of course, will, you know, mess with the abilities that you're able to use, but hey. Anyway, now we're gonna use... this guy's almost dead, let's just try killing him. Ooh, crit for all of his health.
Dissuade the sharpened blade.
We got some more loot, we got some gold, and we also got deeds and busts. All forms of loot that are just, they can be used for different things in the town, as you will be seeing soon. Now, once you complete a quest, which you're going to be going on in every dungeon, there's going to be one thing you're going to want to do, whether it be defeat a certain amount of enemies, defeat a boss, explore a certain area, whatever. Once you complete the quest, you could just go straight back to town with your loot or continue exploring. I'm going to continue exploring because I'm pretty sure there's a chest like right there. Yep, a bandit's trapped chest. This blatantly says that it's a trap, so you might not want to open it. However, I think I could take a hit. It's trapped. He resisted the trap just because he's that good, but I guess he also just kind of didn't get any loot, so I guess it wasn't worth it. Shit. Whatever, quest is complete, we could just go back to town right now. And we get our quest reward of 5k gold and the other loot that we collected. Next, our heroes level up a bit. They get some resolve, which is just their experience, I guess. And when they level up, they get new abilities such as these. Reynold, our Crusader, has just gotten Manslayer. You know, he gets more accuracies versus humans and more crit versus humans. And also, Griping in the Guts. Minus 20% heal skills while camping. You can have, like, negative traits like this that you can unlock. Like, yep. Dismiss, our highwayman. He got this real bad one, the Red Plague. He loses 5% crit chance, 10% max HP, 75% less bleed resist. So, that's not cool. He kind of took a heavy hit. And these are permanent debuffs. All of the party members that you get in this game have just buffs and debuffs that are completely permanent. Can be removed with some bullshit that you unlock later in town, but whatever. But, whatever. Yeah, this guy also gets more damage while he's in the Warren's dungeon, but we'll get to that later. Alright, so now we're gonna go into the hub town, if I recall correctly. And this is where you do all of your setup for going into the next dungeon.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now. And you are bound to them.
Okay. So, here we are at the Dark Mog Rising Estate. Sounds lovely. Oh yeah, your party members will talk to either themselves or their party members, I guess, while in town. Usually reflects their mental state, which is a thing in this game, as you'll see. Anyway, this little activity log just tells you what you've been up to lately. There's some goals that you could get around to. Just various quests. You may or may not get rewards for them. I'm not really sure. I never got that far into the game before. I guess we'll find out. But these are things that you'll want to get done eventually. Anyway. Yep, press H to look at some help. Now, right now, these are all the things that you can do in town that'll help you get ready for the next dungeon and stuff. But most of them are just locked right now. You can't access them, like this Nomad Wagon, the Guild, the Blacksmith. You need to do some more quests. These things with the exclamation points, yeah, you can see those now.
Up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yep, here's the graveyard where you can view all of your party members that died. Yep. Sad. Real sad. Ancestors' memoirs. This looks like... Are these just cutscenes? Yep, these looks like cutscenes. Yep. And the other thing that we have unlocked is the stagecoach, which lets you recruit
Women
new
and
heroes.
Men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Very cynical narrator, this man. I like him. But, yep, these are some people who hope to join your party. You could recruit them as you like for absolutely free. Absolutely free.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Alright. We've got this... I don't actually know what the class is called, I wasn't looking. I think she works kind of like a cleric or a healer sometimes.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Yep. And the Plague Doctor. I imagine he works as, like, debuffs and buffs for the party, but we'll see. The Stagecoach. Now, every building in this game, or at least almost every building, you could upgrade with those deeds and busts and other forms of loot. You could see what you have down here, what you need to upgrade it, etc., etc. Upgrading the Stagecoach increases the available heroes for hire, and increases the roster size, which is all of these people right here. Again, you can only bring 4 people into a dungeon at once, but increasing the roster will increase the variety of people that you can bring in with you, I suppose. Anyway, Stagecoach, number of available heroes to 3 every week. Looks like we have the loot to upgrade it, so yeah, we'll upgrade it once.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
So next time we're here, we're gonna be...
damned.
Yes, so damned. We're gonna be seeing like 3 people instead of 2 that we could recruit. But anyway, it's looking like That's all we could do for now, except read up on some various terms. Yep. There's a glossary, an inventory of trinkets, the various goals and activity log. Yep, that's all we could do for now. Anyway, we'll embark for now, meaning let's go to a dungeon.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Yep. Alright, there's 5 dungeons in total, but I believe only 3 have been released to this game so far, and it's Ruins, the Warrens, and the Weld. Wailed? I don't know how you pronounce that. But only these 3 on the left are released. The Cove and Darkest Dungeon, surprise surprise, will be released later. Probably in a few months, I don't know. But anyway, when embarking you could go on various quests. There are the little green and sometimes other colored circles underneath the places. So, we'll click on this quest. It's a skirmish, it looks like. I think that's the type of quest. Unholy abominations turning the light against itself, meet them in battle and learn how they fight. So the goal is to complete 100% of room battles. Room battles being, well, battles that happen in ruins. Rooms, rather. Not battles that happen in little connecting corridors, but in rooms. And you get some rewards, you get some gold, some more loot for upgrading stuff, and a poisoned herb, which is a trinket for the plague doctor. Alright. It's the only quest available to us, so whatever, let's go. Here is where you could form your party. Yep. I don't know what red hook means. I guess we'll find out. You could also right-click on all of your party members to look at all their possible skills and their stats and whatever. Oh, these circles right here is obviously their preferred position, so where you'll want to keep them in the party. The Crusader is kind of a tanky man, I guess. He wants to be kept up front, wants to be attacking the enemy's front. Dismas, he likes to stay just a little bit further back. Yep, he's got his ranged attacks. He doesn't want to be right out in front. He could stay back a bit. Sumneri, the Vestal Clericy lady, and she's kind of an all-arounder, not too good at one position, not too bad. But her skills, she looks like she's mostly here for healing. She does have a ranged attack and a melee attack, but whatever. And our Plague Doctor, he could stay towards the back a bit. Incision, blah blah blah, he's got some buffs, some grenades, it's real cool. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's just embark for now.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
How dark. This is where you want to set up for your upcoming quest. You want to buy some things. You're definitely going to want some food. I'll buy like 6 stacks of that. A shovel, because you never know when you might need to shovel some things out of the way. A little bit of anti-venom if you get poisoned. A little bit of bandages if you might be bleeding. Medical orbs. Cleanse items and prevent maladies can be applied to a hero to eliminate combat debuffs. Sounds kinda useful. A key for unlocking things, and like 5 torches will probably do. Now, I feel like I'm actually underbuying, but hey, we'll see. Now, in this game, you're gonna be probably failing your quests a lot more often than you are succeeding at them. At least during the early parts of the game.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
So before we get going, we're going to want to see the various quirks that our heroes have. 3% crit if HP is below 50, 10% protection, and our negative effects. She only gambles when she's in town, which is something I'll get to later, and minus 10% bleed resist, so, yeah, whatever. This guy, 15% damage in Warrens, but we're not in the Warrens, so that's useless. And after he sees some troubling behavior, will not take part in any prayer activity in town. Once again, something I'll get to later. Alright, here's our map. A battle could happen in any one of these rooms, so let's go looking for him. We'll be on our way. Some books. Who do we want to read these books? Let's see. Just in case, maybe we want this. How about we have our highwayman look at him? Stack of books. Reading a few pages had a lasting effect. And he unlocked a quirk. What did he unlock? He unlocked Weld Scourger. Scrounger, rather. 10% chance to scout while in the weld. Nice. Too bad we're not in the weld. Oh, here's a battle. Let's just start it off. Let's hit everyone with some grape shot. Decent damage, not bad. What about you? Nauseous Blast. Looks like it's a single target with a chance to poison. Plague Grenade. I don't know which one's actually better. One's a bit more accurate, one does more damage, whatever. What about this? Emboldening Vapors. How about we just start buffing our party members? How about we buff our Crusader? So he's going to be doing more damage, and he's got some more speed for 4 rounds. Our Cleric, all she could do from this position is heal. Yeah, that's kind of bad. But, let's look at Dismas's abilities. You know what, Dismas, I think it'll be better if these two swap places. So we're going to use her turn to swap places with our highwayman. And again, like us, enemies can only use certain abilities on certain party members depending on where they're standing, so you might want to plan for that. Zealous Accusation is something that affects multiple enemies. AoE, I like AoE. That was a strong as hell AoE, I love it. 1 enemy left. Now, I don't know what this corpse here is for. That wasn't there last time I played this game, which was months ago. I guess we might see what it's used for later on. But anyway, yep, pistol shots, go for it. Kill them.
Give them no quarter.
Ah, neat. This here is where the shovel comes in.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yep, if you don't have a shovel, removing this blockade rubble or whatever will have some negative effects, but with the shovel...
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh.
I don't think I actually used the shovel, I don't know why I didn't. Oops. Well, whatever, as you see, I took a bit of damage there, and our torch went out a little, and these guys took a hit to their sanity, which is a very important part to this game, which I will explain later as soon as it starts affecting us. The sanity meter is that little white bar underneath the HP bar. As you can see, it is visually getting darker. Right now it's shadowy, and as it gets darker, the amount of light goes away. It gets harder to fight battles, but you do get better loot. And possibly increased crit chance. But I don't know about that second bar. But you definitely get better loot if it's darker. So you'll want to be deciding, do you want to light a torch so that you're safer, or let it get dim so that you could get better loot. Right here is a better explanation of the loot, torch, system, whatever. So, you know, I don't like how dark it is right now. You know, I like to have a bit more of an advantage in battle right now, this early off in the game. Don't want to take no chances. Let's have a look in here. Found some stashed loot in the Iron Maiden. Some onyx, which is just an equivalent of gold, it looks like. And some busts for upgrading things in town. A bunch of maggots. Neat. Ooh, Plague Doctor is stunned. That's not good. Handle light. Bash. How about we heal up? Let's do a party heal. Heal everybody for 1, which may or may not actually be that good, but hey, it's better than no heals. Ooh. I think our Crusader just got... Is that a debuff of some sort? Oh, he's affected by a disease. Okay. Oh, the green ones are diseases. Okay. So the fits. He's a bit faster, but less accurate, and now has less chances to crit. Ah, well, that's not good. Oh well. Let's just start shooting peeps. Monsters with high prot. This seems new, actually. Some monsters have high prot, which absorbs attack damage. Damage over times, like bleed and blight, ignore prot, and are effective means to take down these highly armored opponents. So hey, that's where Plague Doctor starts getting a bit more useful. Just gotta let the enemies finish up their attack, I guess. Ooh, okay, nice. Now, how about... Ooh. Okay, so we threw a grenade and it blighted one of the enemies. So that's cool, I guess. But... how about... Grape Shot? They do have pretty high prot, so whatever, I'll just try and make them... Nope, he's just dead. Equally effective. I don't know why that one just died. I think it might have been the blight. Weird. Our highwayman now has the runs. That's gotta suck while in the middle of a dungeon. Blah blah blah. Might as well just zealous accusation it up. I don't know why you could do damage to corpses. Maybe there's like a resurrection thing in this game. You might want to destroy corpses if you have the time, just so they don't resurrect, but we'll see. And a light. Screw this guy. Who needs healing? That's gonna come back and bite me in the ass later. And let's throw another plague grenade. Gets blighted. Come on, come on. And let's end it here. Let's end it here. I can't end it here because she can't reach with any of her abilities back there. So let's heal. Nice. And... oh. I can't actually reach him because of the corpses. That's not good. Alright, well, let's destroy one corpse, so maybe more people can attack this last guy. See, now Nauseous Blast can hit him. He's still not dead, though, so that sucks. And bash him. Yeah, that's an annoying fight.
As victories mount,
alas.
So too will resistance.
Let's have our highwayman open this Iron Maiden. There is some loot in there, nice. Crest, emerald, and another shovel.
Supplies.
It's getting darker. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, we got surprised. That's not good. The order got swapped around a bit. Not good at all. Well, let's throw out a plague grenade at these guys back there. One of them's poisoned. Slash blighted. Poison is probably the more usual term that's used there, but whatever. Damage over time is damage over time, no matter what you call it. That's good to have on enemies. Ooh. Plague Doctor is getting demolished. I might let him start taking, like, lethal amounts of damage just to show you one of the mechanics in this game. Because,
quickly the tide turns.
When a party member reaches 0 HP / 1 HP, whatever, They don't immediately die. I guess they're kind of given a chance, sort of. But you'll see once I start, inevitably, have my party members start dropping like flies. More grape shot blasts. Rest in peace.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ouchie. We're gonna want her to swap with the Knight, Crusader, whatever. He's already blighted. How about we just increase our Highwayman's damage and maybe it'll take him out next turn? Nice miss. Ooh, still not dead. And finish him. Nice.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, I got some medical herbs. I wonder if I could figure out how to utilize these medicinal herbs to get rid of diseases. It can also be combat debuffs, so there's probably a different way to remove those diseases, which again might be new to this game. Ooh, a trap.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Not good. Not good at all. Let's torch it up a bit. There's dim lighting, let's use one more. Now it's nice and bright. Some heirlooms to upgrade stuff. Keep it going. Plague Doctor's looking not so great. Not only that, but his sanity's looking pretty high too. Oop. This is gonna be a fun battle. Miss. Ooh. Ooh. She took a massive hit to her sanity. That's not good at all. Plague Grenade. Miss. Not good. Zealous Accusation. Miss. Not good. Party Heal. Oh no. Screw it, I want this guy dead.
Strike.
I would rather have an enemy dead than my party healed.
Injury
Still probably not good thinking.
For heroism or cowardice.
Ooh, our cleric is getting demolished as well. Ooh, Plague Doctor is almost at death's door. This isn't looking good. How about... what about these guys? What's their plague or blight resist like? Let's try and blight them. Yes, they're both blighted. Good, good. Hero is bleeding. Use some bandages on her. Can I do that? Yep. Using items in battle seems to not take up any turns, so that's cool. Let's just try and... Yep. Take this guy out. Grape Shot Blast. Oof. Yes, got one. Now those guys in back there. Yeah, we're gonna want to get rid of these corpses while I can. What does this buff do? Increases torch a bit. Gives him more. You know, let's try this out. Let's try this out. Increased protection and he's marked, meaning enemies are gonna be more likely to attack him, which is good as a tank, I guess. Yeah, not bad. They're already blighted. Let's just start buffing our party. Nice, nice. Get them a bit closer. Beat him up, and he's dead. Nice.
Victory. perhaps the turning point.
I don't know if bleed lasts after a battle, so I guess we'll see about that. For now, let's just... Battle's over, so I guess we're gonna see.
A trifling victory.
You don't have
But a
enough
victory
room.
nonetheless.
Make room or choose only what you can carry. A bloody herb. Yeah, I'm gonna want a nice trinket like that. What do I want to get rid of? Maybe... 200 gold isn't a lot. Might want to make a slot for that. Oh, decisions. One of many in which you will be having to make in this game. Alright. How about maybe, can I... Yeah, we're gonna use our last two torches for the rest of the dungeon.
Safety.
We're at max lighting right now, so that's cool. We're gonna take that. Can I put a trinket on him now? Yes, I can. Ooh. As a matter of fact, this isn't a very good trinket for the Plague Doctor, because it increases his chance to make enemies bleed by a lot, but kind of makes it less likely that he'll poison people. But poison is the only thing that he's got going for him. So... we're gonna want to take that off of him, actually, but keep it around just in case, you never know. Okay. I don't actually know what that armor did. Whatever. Okay, I got 3 more rooms left, and hopefully the last room battle is in one of them, because my party's not looking good. Alright, let's... yeah, next room. You're... hopefully... oop. Yeah. Bleed did seem to last. It didn't... I don't think it really affected our Crusader until that fight started, so I don't know how the rounds work in this game, but maybe every tile you move while it's affecting you outside of battle. This looks this a pretty easy fight. And let's just finish them as fast as we can. Ooh, not good at all. But they're dead anyway. Nice.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Surprisingly, no negative things have happened to us since that, no negative things have happened to us after opening these containers. Like, sometimes when you open books like that, you're gonna read some horrible content. Stress faster, 100% food consumed if stress is above 50. So he doesn't waste food if his stress is above 50. That's nice. And I think his stress is... yep, it's above 50. Wait, was that 50% or 50? Above 50, okay. Huh. Nothing going on in this room. Let's go this way first. Huh. You could actually use food right now outside of battle to heal 1 HP, but occasionally you'll get a prompt, like while you're walking around, that your party needs to eat, and it will use 1 food for every party member that you have with you. Hey, 1,000 gold. Nice. Oh, running out of room. Once again, 25 gold. I'd rather just leave that amount of gold. Oh, there's a trap, but my Crusader managed to dodge it. Not bad. I imagine dodge is just... there's a map inside. Oh, hey, we're scouting. And scouting does seem to happen at random. And looking like... it is looking like our last room battle is in this room right here. Alright, that's cool. I think you scout at random when you have enough lights, or when you find a map like they just did. Ooh. Ooh, this might be a tough fight. Alright, let's try to Plague Grenade as fast as possible. Get them all blighted up. Only got one blighted up. Whatever. Grape Shot Blast, do some damage. Ooh, she got pushed to the back, that's not good. I want to look at her. Divine Grace. So, her big heal, which is single target, not party, but heals for more, can only be used from the back 2 spaces. Interesting. But I imagine she won't be able to attack, which is what I like doing more often, so we're gonna want to move her back to where she was, probably, just because I like doing more damage. Screw it. Nice damage. We'll go for... Nah, let's just move her for now. Highwayman, not looking good. Vestal / Cleric, not looking good. Plague Doctor, not looking good. Plague Grenade, let's do it again. They both dodged it, dang. Go for another Grape Shot Blast, maybe take a couple of them out, yes. And you. And let's go for an Accusation. Okay, only one left, that's good. And let's swap you out. Yeah, it's her turn again. However, she cannot hit anyone. So, screw it, might as well take this time to heal. And yes, heals can crit and heal for more. Pistol shot, hopefully this takes him out. Yes, battle over. Alright, first dungeon of the game.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Looks like it is over. Yes. Yes. I want to continue adventuring so I could take care of this here Chesterino. Now, let's have our most healthy member go for this chest. And let's use a key on it, just in case. Yep, the key unlocked a hidden apartment.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Okay.
Now it must be carried home.
Now, as you could see, if you look close enough, there's one more spot of loot, like right there. So before I go back, I'm just gonna go and try to get it. I don't know if battles will reoccur. Doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. And the loot was just a bit of absolutely nothing. Just another torch, which goes away after the dungeon, and the gold. Oh well. Doesn't look like there's actually anything in that room, it's just empty. No point in staying here any longer, let's go back to town.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Fantastic. Alright. Got some new traits going on here. Our Crusader is now nervous, so he resists stress attacks a bit less. So he's gonna be freaking out. But with his ranged abilities, there's a higher percent of him critting, which is cool. Our Highwayman has a weak grip on life. Negative, less chance to resist death blows. Once again, hopefully soon enough you'll see what that is. But when he's backtracking, there's no stress penalty, which means if you are literally just walking backwards in a dungeon, you will start to lose stress, just because I guess your characters don't like moving backwards. And our Plague Doctor just has claustrophobia now. Yep. That's it. He's got claustrophobia. probably get stressed more easily now. Okay. Permanent negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become permanent. Permanent negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Alright. So as it mentioned, the sanitarium is how you get rid of quirks. I guess they just... I'm not even gonna try to explain how a sanitarium works. They therapy you out of it. So, as you saw in the activity log, the tavern is now open, which works as stress relief.
Cards and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Nice. So, stress relief, not a good thing to be stressed in this game. Sometimes just more detrimental than your entire party than just being low health. Once again, it is a system that, after all this time, you still haven't seen really have any effects, but it's very close on some of my party to having the effects. So, unlocked the tavern and the abbey. Both are just forms of stress relief.
The abbey calls to the faithful.
There are in total, like, 3 forms of stress relief in both of these two places. Some heroes cannot use certain forms of stress relief. Some heroes are just better suited for a certain form of stress relief. So again, you'll find that out eventually. Stagecoach. We got 3 new people. We've got Boivin, a Houndmaster. Tibon. Tibon? Yeah, whatever. A Leper.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Ooh. And another Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Now this Plague Doctor... Oh. Yeah, our 2 Plague Doctors have different abilities unlocked right now. Looks like our original Plague Doctor has exactly what we saw before. And it did turn out our Plague Doctor had a bleed ability, I just didn't notice we had. But I was never able to use it because the bleed ability cannot be used from the back slot of the party, which is always where I kept my Plague Doctor. So hey, maybe I might want to move him up every so often, have him do some bleeding. And this new Plague Doctor has a stun ability now, and he has Battlefield Medicine, which cures Blight and Bleed and heals just 1 point of health. But hey, it's Blight and Bleed resist, so that's cool. And of course this other Plague Doctor just has different quirks going about him. Okay. So, this has been our first episode of Darkest Dungeon. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. If you do, it's like 20 bucks on Steam. I think it's really worth it if you like these kinds of games. Definitely, you know, if you like what you see, keep up with it. Have a look-see at, you know, when updates are coming out. I think this Houndmaster quest, or the party member, the class... Houndmaster class, I think that was just released a few days ago, if I recall correctly. So that's cool. But anyway, I think I will have like another episode of this too. Or, yeah, another episode or 2 of this going up just because, hey, I like this game. And plus, there's definitely more that I want to show off. I mean, I didn't even get to show off the sanity system yet. Which, yeah, that's fun. That's real fun. But until next time.